Hi, welcome to Tony's Quick Tips. One of the great opportunities for professional services firms is to grow their business through leverage with staff, with people. Whether that's people who are in an advisory capacity or whether that's people who are in a support capacity, your people give you a fabulous opportunity to help grow your business. And there's 6 steps to getting growth through your people for your firm. Those 6 steps basically swing around the concept of getting the right talented people who want meaningful support and then building the process that gives them the support they want. So here's how we go about it. And essentially these are in decreasing order of difficulty. The first and the toughest step is to get the right compensation plan and tie that in with your business objectives. Now this is undoubtedly the area that is the toughest to get right, because you need to think really carefully about what things matter most to your business, whether it's just going out and scoring new business and new clients, or whether you place great weight on keeping and retaining existing clients, or whether you place great weight on the service and satisfaction levels and the perception of your brand from your clients or the marketplace at large. But you need to zero in on what are the things that matter most to your business in terms of your objectives, and then build the compensation plan around achieving those objectives, because largely you do get the behavior that you reward. Now, having done that, you then need to establish what you believe are realistic performance targets for the people that you are about to hire, that you haven't even hired yet. And you need to set a few aspirational targets as well, because what you want realistically is 2 sets of targets for people. You want to give them parameters so that they know the realistic target is really your bottom line. That is the bottom line performance expectation from your new hire. The aspirational ones are the stretch targets. They're the ones that give them the upper limit of what your expectations are, so that they know when they're doing a really good job. But you need to have 2 sets of targets, and you need to position them accordingly. One is the minimum performance benchmark, the other is the aspirational, what we really hope if everything goes really well. Then when you move into the hiring of the people, hire on the values and the attitude of the people. Skills and knowledge can be taught, but hire on values and attitude, because that cannot be replaced and that cannot be trained and that cannot be imposed on people. They have the right ones for you or they don't. Once you've got the people on board, you need to invest time in coaching them. You need to give them skills. You need to transfer your knowledge. One of the great mistakes that many professionals make is to keep their knowledge base to themselves and not pass it on to the people that they're bringing into their firm. You have to invest the time in coaching them and transferring your knowledge if you really want your people to grow, and if you want to introduce and create the leverage opportunities inside your firm. The next one, another one that professionals tend to be fairly poor on. You need to report regularly on what matters to your people. If you're not giving them reasonably regular feedback on how they're performing against your expectations, on how they're developing according to your expectations, if you're not giving them that regular reporting, you're not giving them guidance, you're not doing the job as a coach, and you're not actually growing your people. You're merely being a manager expecting an outcome. And that's not satisfactory if you've got great people with great values and great attitude who want to go somewhere, and you've given them some aspirational targets. You've got to be giving them constant feedback on what it is that matters and how they're progressing with it. Now, the last thing is you've got to develop and provide a professional development pathway. Nearly everyone that you bring into your firm today, no matter what their role in your firm, if they are the right sort of people that are going to help you grow, they have aspirations and views themselves about how they want to develop in the future and where they want to go with their careers. And if you don't provide them with a professional development pathway, a way to achieve the professional development that they want to achieve for themselves, well, somebody else is going to, and that somebody else is going to be outside your firm. And this is where a heck of a lot of professional services firms fall down with their recruiting. They fail to put in place a professional development pathway that caters to the need of the staff to develop their personal skills and their personal reputation and their personal ability to practice. So, they're your 6 big steps for getting growth through your people, but there is sort of a 7th step, and that 7th one is you've got to be prepared to go back and review the plan again every year. Because even if you've got fabulous people and you've got realistic targets along with some aspirational ones, fact of the matter is the market changes. Other compensation plans and reward structures are created and delivered in the market, and you've got to be on top of that, and you've got to remain competitive, and you've got to remain sharp. You've also got to be really, really mindful of the fact that professional development pathways change and adapt and adjust as time goes by, and so do your people's views of themselves and their own possibilities. So you have to be prepared to go back and review all 6 steps again every year with all of your people. And if you do that, and if you get that right, you will grow your people, and that in turn will grow your business. And that's the quick tip for today.
Possible.